Good afternoon, everyone. It is my pleasure, as always, to come to you guys live. I'm Brian Cassidy, and I'm an associate at Dynamite Lifestyle. I have been studying this week the legendary that is Bob Proctor. Of course, we are studying his great book, How to Change Your Paradigm, Change Your Life. And I got struck again from a great quote that I've heard so many times. And do you know what? It's every time I take calls from people all over the world, and we've been very busy this last while, and everybody wants one thing, and that is freedom. Freedom, which is financial freedom, time freedom, just that sense of being free. And it was just in this chapter 3 of we developing the confidence to change your paradigm. Do I picked up on it this week, and it was so interesting because I know that this one quote has absolutely shifted and changed Kim Calvert's life, and I know it changed Bob's when he heard it first, and it really put stands the hairs in my back of my neck. And it says, if I want to be free, I've got to be me, not the me you think I should be, not the me my parents think I should be, not the me that my partner thinks I should be. If I want to be free, I got to be me. So I better know who me is. And when you hear that quote, and if you resonate with it and it hits somewhere in your soul, well, you ain't got no idea who you truly are. Most of the time, people are looking to discover who they are. This is the biggest problem. We try to go and discover, and once I discover myself, I'm trying to discover myself. No, bull. You create the person you want to become. The person you are today is the result of the thoughts that you had previously. You have already created this avatar, this person that you are right now, the results you have in your life. You've created that. And every time that you keep going to figure out, trying to discover yourself, you'll only discover the things you don't want about yourself. Learn to create who you want to become. This is what I always say. Bob has put it in there, and it's just, if I want to be free, I've got to be me. And we were talking with our clients, we do our Serenity sessions there. It is absolutely incredible. Myself and Kieran Denny be on there doing it. And the guys all are just looking, and they're searching, they're looking for this. But when you really understand that thing about freedom, that sense of being free is, I've got to be me. I tell you what, I learned that, and I mean, it was boom. It was like somebody hit me a slap in the face. I was just like, wow. All I got to be is me. All I got to do is figure out how to treat my true authentic self. And I get actually paid to be me. I guess don't have to try anymore. It's the most effortless way. We always talk about living the effortless way. Well, the best and the most effortless way is just try to be you at all times. Understand that nobody else can be you. And you were born with a unique gift in this world to share with the world. We all got a unique fingerprint. We're completely different, every single one of us. You've got that uniqueness within you. And it's only when you decide not to go along with the pack, not to go along with the other 97%, but when you decide to go along by yourself, to go in your own direction, to go after your own dreams, figure out what it is you truly want, then that's really what it is that's going to shift and change things. But you mightn't believe that it's okay for the likes of Kim Calvert and Bob Proctor for these things to do. It says in here, Earl Nightingale says, in the magic word recording, we tend to minimize the things we can do and the goals we can accomplish. And for some equally strange reason, we think other people can accomplish things that we cannot. He added, I want you to understand that's not true. You've got a deep pool of talent and ability within you. Like that, for me, that just sums up what I had been doing all my life. I thought it's always incredible what other people are achieving, but I didn't think it was possible for me. Like, that's what we always do. We minimize the things we can do and the goals we can accomplish for only some equally strange reason. We think that other people can accomplish things that we cannot. Over and over again, guys, that is just not understanding our true potential, what lies within us. What lies before you, what lies behind you, or before you, behind you, are tiny matters to what lies within you. And that's the deep pool of talent and ability that Earl Nightingale talks about. Like, you think these people are crazy? Like, I've been listening to Stephen Bartlett, the Diary of the CEO, I've been listening to Impact Theory. I've been listening to all these great podcasters around the world, and I am addicted. School of Greatness by Lewis Howes. Every single person, everybody comes out with it. It is absolute science that we become what we think about. And if we think we're not good enough, then exactly that will be shown to you in every single area of your life. And if we think we can do anything and we have absolutely an abundance of talent, but then that's what's going to be shown to you in every single area. Why do you think that Kim at the minute, just in that zone, moving into a brand new home and stuff, launching the stores and stuff, the girl's walking on water because she's got that ability to know that this is effortless. She has got that knowingness, and that's what it is, a sense of knowingness. She's thinking, and she knows every time that she thinks she's going to create. And if you get that understanding of yourself, guys, we become what we think about all day long. And when you start shifting and changing that there, and it's all about getting to do things rather than have to do things. I get to discover myself, or I get to create myself. Which one would you rather do? If you're going to discover what you've already created, you're only going to get to see more of what it is. Or do you get to create the person you want to become? Like, that's a more exciting place because everything then is possible. But if you think about trying to discover yourself, well, then you're going to be sitting around and just going to be working with already what you have. And that for me is just literally come with confidence. Confidence comes from knowledge. And that means confidence in your ability, confidence knowing how to do things. We talk about the word competent. You're only competent because you're now a confident person in that field. And that through knowledge of understanding that field. If you're going to need one thing in this lifetime, it's knowledge of who you are and how the mind works. I've set the rest of my life to do it because I can tell you now, the more I study me, the more I study the understanding of the mind, the more I study the laws of the universe, freaking easier life becomes. There's less to fear because that's the opposite of understanding. And every single one of us has got deep reservoirs of pool of talent within ourselves. We just got to bring that to the surface. And you'll only ever do that when you make decisions that you're going to do that. And I love that. Bob said, I made up my mind I would learn how to do what he was going to do. So I got to know him and paid him thousands of dollars because the occasion down. I guess it's exactly. Bob is always investing in himself because it'll always bring the greatest dividend. An investment in you always brings the greatest results. And for every one of us, it's the days that we get up and we spend our meditations, that we sit down in the morning, the days that you sit down and listen to podcasts when you're going from one place to another. Instead of listening to the radio, it's using that time, investing and all. Like, yes, it's about money and investing yourself, but also every single moment you get in that day, get that time to invest in yourself again. So much of us are sitting there. I know there was plenty of people that came to me last week, and there were certain issues and stuff that were going on, but we get up at 7 o'clock in the morning, get that shifted and get them up at 5:30 in the morning. 1 weekend, they do not recognize themselves because they're giving themselves time to themselves, whether it's get up to do gratitude in the morning, whether it's up to do meditation, whether it's up to do write out your goals, and then maybe just sit in freaking silence and do nothing. Every last one bit of that there is doing it for you. When everybody else is sleeping, you're working on you. And that is the most quietest time, and that's where you get all your greatest ideas. So if you're sitting there pondering, wondering if life, wish could be better, or wish could be different, get up a bit earlier. Because I know there's changes for every single one of us, and it all lies in our routines. And how we start our day will project our day. And I've seen it time and time again. One wee small little thing over a period of time can have massive impact on your results and your feelings in life. And you will then start to learn who you really are. If I want to be free, I gotta be me, but I better know who me really is. So guys, as always, we have a 14-week replay. All of this here that we talk about is inside our source, and absolutely what we have there going on, you still get 14 days of a replay there. So look, jump on and get into it and start understanding who you truly are and what you're truly possible of. So thanks again as always, guys. Boom.